Welcome back, and let's continue from where we left. I had centrifuged all my soul sand and got only this amount of oil. This is nothing. But we got a lot of sand and a lot of the potassium nitrate dust that I want. So let us do it. Let's combine everything into the big ones. Just see how much we're gonna get. No, I don't need a stone slab. This here. Almost a stack and a half. It's okay. I'll go to the mixer. Place the potassium here. Place some sulfuric acid inside. And set it to spin, and mix everything to get our nitric acid and this potassium bisulfate. And here we have it, 90 pockets of nitric acid, and atom of this potassium bisulfate that has no use aside being made into fertilizer, and that is all. So this is completely and utterly useless. Away with you. I don't want you to clog my system. Now we're just missing one little ingredient for the thing we want to make, but for that we require to make a new machine. We have here some glass, a tiny stainless steel pipe, yes, a tiny, so an entire plate to make a tiny, 2 blaze rods, a double copper plate, and the steel machine casing. I put the wrench and I hammer it down with the hammer, and I'm gonna get a distillery because I want to make something very interesting with it. Now let's go down there to the basement. We have here these machines with the biomass that you know and don't know. Let's put the refinery here, and now we can process biomass, but into what? We have options to make it into ethanol, or use the type 1 glycerol, and I'm gonna get some water as well. So let's make some glycerol, shall we? Just place the correct selector tank in, turn it on, and here we have a glycerol being made. I'll just wait for a extremely long time for this to get processed. Well, I got it, and we have one left of completing my quota. But I run into a little problem because the distillery only holds 2 buckets of the 2 items, and I need to empty the both items to make it work, so I had to do some stuff here to be able to continue. Now all that's left is to take this last thing that it is glycerol and put into this mixer right here, and here we have it. We have 32 parts of glycerol, 30 parts of nitric acid, and 42 parts of sulfuric acid. Now just a question to let it spin and make it for us something delicious. Delicious. Give me everything. Well, I put it too much, but now we have this run here. Let's pick it up and why not run, jump, and fall, everything. Alright, now with the mixer empty, it's time to add that little material we had before into it. here we go. It was glycerol. Now just add some wood pulp here and a cobblestone and let it run. Let it run. Because we are making dynamite dust. It's one glycerol for one mold and one wood puppy making two dynamite dusts. Nice. We still have a little extra, but that's okay. You did your job extremely well. But it's not over yet. We still need to ooze the dust itself. But now we have a little kind of a trouble because of the pack we are playing. In the past that was not a problem, but now it's something you need to ponder about. Because you see that you can make it two types of dynamite. You can make the normal dynamite with a blast power of 10 and all the strong dynamite with blast power of 14. Well, as you can see, cobblestone and stone have a abilities of 6, so it is you can use the normal. However, when you start to see the other stuff like some of the stones of the new Gregtech, like basalt, comatite, and other ones, you see that some of them have a blast resistance too great to the normal one. So you need to think where you're gonna use it. If it is on normal stone, or there is so that it can be blown up with the no dynamite, it's good to you because you don't saw probably, but to make the strong version of it, we actually need to use it two dusters. The normal one just uses one, but to make it a strong one, needed two. So we only got half of the amount. So the entire stack I have here into the press only would only make half of a stack. So that's something you need to consider about what you're making. But since most of my veins here are with the old stone vein that is normal cobblestone, I can just use the configuration on to make it normal one. I will make some strong ones because there is new veins to be exploited. And here we go. We are pressing dynamites. Nice. But I don't want to press too much of it. Let's just make this much here. Even though we have this, I kind of said that this is the new dynamite thing here. I want it to be like the old sticky dynamite we had from Industrial Craft, but Greg has moved away from it. So now have the dynamite itself. The sticky dynamite is very good to mine stuff in the game, but now the recipe becomes kind of confusing. First need to get TNT, then the sodium sulfite. The sodium sulfite, you need to mix sulfur dioxide with the sodium hydroxide, that is what we get for electrolyzing water with salt or salt water. So until you get the electricity, you cannot make this. Was sticky dynamite to mine the beginning was something that made the Gregtech 5 tolerable, but now is not the case. So we are here in the mine, the first mine I found that has a chalcopyrite hematite stuff here. So if I want to use the dynamite, just do the classic. To the pole, place them on dynamite, ignite it. And there we go. Explosion. All into the ground. We'll pick it. So just need to repeat. Very simple. And it has a fortune with, so it is kind of okay. If we had access to the hand drill, yes, that is the hand drill here does require electricity to it, so it cannot. I can actually make this, but I cannot power it because I don't have a way to charge it. What do I have? Anyway, as you can see, the two tip, you can say place dynamite sticks and he also set bricks. So if I had it here, I could place the dynamite into the middle of the 3x3 without needing to digging, so it will save my pickaxe. But I believe to actually make it blow, I need to use a remote. The remote activator from Gregtech, but as you can see, require aluminum, so I cannot make it as well in circuits. That is far from our current possibility. But I want to test something that I found out when I was making some tests a long time ago into the game. This might be a great loss or not. So let's place dynamites all into the following button and let's light one. And aha, it works. As you see, all of it blow up, but I got only the one that I actually activated was consumed. So in theory I can do something like this. As you can see here, I have placed 10 dynamites in a row. So if I try to blow them all, let's see what happens. A huge hole, and I got 9 back. So yes, it is a bug that Greg did not find it yet. So it's a kind of exploit. It is a huge exploit. This means that I can run dynamites all over the place. So let's try to do this. Let's try it, shall we? And oh boy, we have mined a lot of blocks here. And all I used was a single dynamite. Now mining is not a problem anymore. Everything here just took a lot of setup. I need to test this still if I use the hand drill to place the mines into the mines in the middle of the blocks. It will work like that, because if so I can just go to another place, one here, one here, connect everything, and I can blow up the entire place and only using a single dynamite. If that was the case, oh my god, I would be so happy. If we have some black granite, I cannot mine it because my pickaxe is not level 3, it's carbonate steel just for durability. Let's try this strong dynamite and see how I'm gonna fare against it. No problemo. If I try to make with the normal one, not gonna work. See? Only the strong one could break the black granite. So this is going to be it for this episode. This is Ungod. Thank you for watching, and don't tell Greg, because since he don't watch my videos or anyone that is calculated, if you keep this a secret between us, this feature can be used for a very long time.